Hey, welcome to another episode of Boat Marketing Podcast. Today, we're going to talk about using social media in times of social distancing, COVID-19. Jen is here with me today. We're going to just dive right in on how really to make sure you stay connected with your customers while you are distancing yourself. Jen, I know you and I talk about this too many times now, all of us in the office virtually. Talk about social distancing and the impact this will have on our personal lives and professional lives. But from a business perspective, that's also impacting how we are interacting with our own client and how the business will change. So let's get right into it. What are some of the things that you see or things that you think that one can do both from a business perspective and professional perspective to keep in touch with their customer?
Yeah, thanks so much for the introduction, Harry. Hello, everyone. As Harry mentioned, my name is Jennifer. As Harry also previously mentioned, staying connected is now, more important, more so than ever, especially since we're going through, COVID-19. Something that I found and that we found here internally is one of the best ways to stay connected, and not only best ways, but creative ways to stay connected with your existing customers and clients is through social media. I think turning to social media is really important right now, and it's basically the topic that we will cover. And basically, with so many people being forced to stay at home, this is your chance to get out in front of them and to stay connected with them. And it's important to make sure that you're utilizing all social media platforms too. So Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Google My Business, the list goes on. There's a lot of outlets, social media outlets out there. But the main takeaway that I want you guys to get out of this is, keeping regular contact with your clients is really crucial during this time of uncertainty. So make sure you are doing that, and we'll give you a few tips on how you can do that.
That's fantastic. So we're going to just dive in right into the questions here, Jen, because I know you are very active on social media. Do you have any tips on how businesses can keep in touch with their customers in a proper way? Obviously, again, this is kind of a very tricky situation. As you know, most people on their mobile devices right now in front of computers more than they probably would like to nowadays because they don't have any place to go. So a lot's going on. What are some of the tips that you would have for a business in terms of connecting with their customer through social media?
Awesome. Yeah, I'll definitely cover a few tips on what you should be doing right now to keep in touch with your customers. And as you mentioned, with people being forced to stay at home, many people are turning to social media and checking social media weekly, if not daily. So it's really important if you have a downtime or, during this COVID crisis to push out content, get in front of those users and your existing client base because they are checking those social networks on a daily basis. A few of those tips that we'll jump into right now. Tip number 1, it's really important to post updates regarding your business, specifically, hours of operation or services provided if anything has changed due to COVID-19. And it's important to keep your customers informed with any changes, if any. That's tip number 1. Tip number 2, I would recommend posting raw video or even a video explaining the safety precautions that your business is taking or how you as a company are dealing with these changes related to COVID-19. We recommend sharing your challenges that you are facing and how you are managing, getting through this crisis. And I think if you share that information with your clients, they can easily engage with that content too. For tip number 3, we do also recommend doing a Facebook or Instagram live stream so that you can offer your customers a virtual Q&A. So any questions that they might have, you can respond to them instantly. So offering a live Facebook or Instagram live stream, see if your clients would be interested in this and then get them on board. I think it's really important to maintain the face-to-face interaction since you can't meet with clients in person right now. It's really important that you're showing your followers on social media who the person is behind the social page and also the content that you are generating. Tip number 4, I think it's really important that as a business that you continue to provide timely and relevant content as it relates to your business overall. At the end of the day, your clients still want to see a sense of normalcy from you. So keep these regular posts and updates coming. It doesn't have to be related to COVID-19 as long as it relates to, the services or products that you provide. Continue to push that out on a, weekly basis. The very last tip that I have for you today, but I think the most important tip, is keep the lines of communication open. That is so all of your clients can get in touch with you, whether it's via social media, email, contact forms, or, a phone call.
Now, Jen, thank you so much. Those are very, very important tips. Now, whether the business open or not, are you suggesting that even they're closed, the social media should stay active? Is that correct, right?
That is correct.
Okay.
So even if you have closed your doors because of COVID-19, you should still be active on your social channels and remain in communication with your customers at all times to let them know what's happening. I don't think you should go cold at all. So my advice and tips is continue to post on all of your social channels and just keep them updated.
That's awesome. This is not the time though you schedule, you automate your social media posts. You want those to be as authentic as they can be, and you want to craft them as much as you can due to the current situation, right?
Correct. Keep them authentic, real time, and relevant to, not only what's going on, but also as it relates to your business. And as I mentioned before, I still think it's really important to continue to provide the standard posts that you have been pushing out, just to keep a sense of normalcy with your clients so that they continue to see consistency of what you've been doing in the past. So that's why every now and then, whether it's on a weekly basis, make sure you're pushing out 1 or 2 posts as it relates to what you were doing previously.
I believe one of our recent podcasts, we cover how to use social media now that you don't have lots of activities in the front door and you might have a little bit more time than normal. This is the time that you can really hone in on your social media skill in terms of getting in front. COVID-19 is here today, but we all know whether it's tomorrow, next week, next month, next year, this thing gonna go away. And you and your business will sustain this. So it is important to kind of making sure that you stay in touch with the customer now during this crisis, but also you want to be there for them in the long term. So it's important for you to keep pushing that information out as much as you can. And again, as Jen mentioned, as authentic as you can make it, and be there and be ready to answer questions as well. Keep in mind, right now, again, lots of people at home, lots of people in the office, in front of their computers, in front of their devices. The second they think of something, they probably type it. And as fast as you can, make sure you answer those comments and keep the conversation going and make your customer your priority during this time. I don't know if you have anything else to add to this, Jen, but I know how important it is to keep in touch with your customer during this time.
Yes, 100%. I think you covered it perfectly. And, if you're looking for additional tips when it comes to social media and using social media in times of, COVID-19, please feel free to reach out and we can definitely assist you and provide you with a little bit more of information and also some tips and resources to help you get through this.
That's fantastic. Well, this is a wrap for us. Thank you so much, Jen, for joining us today to go over how to use social media while you are distancing to stay in touch with your customers. Again, this has been another episode of Boat Marketing Pros. If you have any questions, tips, or any additional topics you would like us to cover, we would love to hear from you. Just email us at podcast@boatmarketingpros.com. Or just go to boatmarketingpros.com/podcast to subscribe to our podcast. And again, this is Jen and Harry. Thank you so much for joining us. This is a wrap for us.
Thank you.